Hey Cancer, if you're wondering what's going on in your April 2019, you have come to the right place, especially if you're worried about your relationships. And if you are a member of the transgender community, this reading is for you. I'm doing these on March 31st. It is Transgender Day of Visibility, which for me means allies like me can stand up and create safe space for the transgender individuals in our community and share that they're out there, that that it's time for us to provide the same kind of attention, love, and care to the transgender members of our community that we do everyone else. So a little bit of housekeeping while I'm getting this in order. Cancer, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And if you find that this is useful, then hit that thumbs up button down there whenever you feel like it, because not only does it let me know it's useful, it'll get it in front of other people. I'll also share with you a couple upcoming things that are coming up at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Almost got these in order. Okay, Cancer, we're going to talk about what things that you should keep doing, things that you should stop or slow down. So keep and slow down or stop. Things that you should keep doing. This is represented by the Two of Pentacles. Things that you're going to want to stop doing. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting, I think, that we're in a space that is, oh, and you know what's even more interesting to me? These cards look like they connect. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm doing this on YouTube and recording the audio, you can see that the cards kind of connect down here where the stones are. So this doesn't happen all the time, and I want to be clear that this is important. What's important is the lower part of the card where this where the effort is being put into Cancer. What is this? Ooh, got a hood over this little squirrel. There's another one out doing its own thing. The effort is being put into your professional relationships right now, and you're putting if you're not already, to be putting a lot of effort into your professional relationships in April. Here's the thing though, you've already done that. Like, the work's already done, so you're spending time working on something that you've already accomplished, which means you're basically beating your head against a wall. You're a little bit bored. You probably are wondering what's next. And what's next is paying attention to the cycles of the moon. So I would pay attention to not the new moon, but the full moon. The new moon's about to come up. Full moon is coming later in the month. Pay attention to the full moon. I think there's an opportunity around the full moon for you to free yourself from this mundaneness. Right now, things that you should do, or things that you should keep doing, is making a choice about what your next step is. What's the next stage? What's the next evolution of your career? Something that's way up in the air, something you haven't really done anything about yet, but you can start to possibly get a hold of and bring down into reality. So what's the dreamy dream world space that you want to be in? What's that thing up there that you're like, yeah, I'd love to do that, and I can see myself doing that. How do you start to think about getting from point A to point B rather than focusing so much on the relationships that you have in your current role? So what are the relationships you might need to build in order to get to this next stage that you're not at right now? All right, I hope this is helpful, Cancer. If it is, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other. Also, hit that thumbs up button whenever you think this is useful, because it lets me know and it'll get it in front of other people. A couple things that are coming up you're going to want to pay attention, you're going to look out for is I'm going to be a guest on a podcast called The Out Entrepreneur. Check that out if you haven't listened to it already. I love what Rose Perry is doing about visibility in the workplace, about being an out entrepreneur, and just kind of being out in a professional setting in general. So he's doing some great work there that's helpful for almost anyone. And he's an out trans man doing some incredible work. So on this day of transgender visibility, I want to make sure people know about what he's doing so that you can take advantage of getting to know him and the work that he's doing. All right, everybody. Thanks. Have a good April.